Hawaii winning the first set 25-20. How it works is sponsored by Central Pacific Bank. CPB works for you.
Well, this is how the defense helped Hawaii gain a point. You see right here in transition, Hawaii's diggers locked in, set all three of them, arms out, great ready position. Ball's hit right to Stephen Hunt with a fantastic dead, and if you freeze it right here, Nick Castillo setting this ball, side-setting it all the way cross court to Jonas Umlauf, who puts it away for one of his 6 kills on the night. See him hit this ball inside the blockers, and that's how it worked. Brought to you by Central Pacific Bank.
So Hawaii started on fire again. And by contrast, Pepperdine did not. And the Waves still trying to find the ignition key for this offense. Hawaii on the court, ready to play.
Pepperdine definitely struggling, but you got to give credit to Hawaii for coming out aggressive. It's very difficult to play a team like Hawaii when you have so many weapons like Walker and Umlauf. Hunt's having a great night, and the setting of Zemniak as well as the defense of Castillo really makes Hawaii a complete team, and just too much right now for Pepperdine to handle.
Zemniak will serve to start the second set. If you just joined us, Hawaii easily winning the first set, as they did last night, 25-20. Zemniak to serve. Dug up by Vanderway, hit over nicely that time by Torres. That went off of Walker. 1-0 in favor of Pepperdine.
Kreider creating a one-on-one opportunity for Torres. Only one blocker of Walker that time for Hawaii.
James serving. Umlauf hit it. That went off of Kyler James. Behind the 3-meter line. 7 kills now for Umlauf. He had 15 last night, and so did Walker. He's serving now. The ball shanked to the side, but it will be chased down by Kreider. They go back across the court. Ball is hit over by Ricks. Walker, diving dig by Kreider. Ricks gets it across, waiting for it. Zemniak, Walker, and that's out. Boy, Hawaii had some opportunities there to really turn on the zip, but they couldn't do it. Credit Pepperdine.
Walker unfortunately hitting that big set out of bounds. Hawaii coaches calling for a touch off the diggers, but point will go to the Waves.
So Maurice Torres will go back to serve. He's from Riverside, California, 6'7" sophomore. Took something off. Walker, Umlauf. Umlauf just powers it into the double block of Ricks and also Pollock.
Great to see this Hawaii offense really just becoming very reliable. We talked about at the beginning of the season, that fast offense giving them some trouble, but they seem to have everything under control. Looks really sharp tonight.
Serving is Welsh. That ball pushed over and in. I guess it went off the block. And you can credit Pollock. So Pepperdine leading by 1. Zemniak. Walker just pushes it over. Advantage now, Pepperdine. And that ball is hit into the block or into the net. Not a good hit that time by Vanderweer. But we are tied at 3 in the second set. Pepperdine is, all of the imperatives here, they've got to remain close. They can't let Hawaii run away. Umlauf serves. That's dug up by McMahon. Hawaii with another shot. And that shot comes from Stephen Hunt, the Canadian. Talk about a power shot. That was the definition of one right there.
Hawaii pulls ahead after a fantastic hit by Stephen Hunt. Umlauf
to serve. That's dug up by Vanderway. Kreider back to Vanderway. And that's dug up in the back row by Costello and then hit by Umlauf.
Well, the Pepperdine blockers that time just deciding to take that play off, lined up perfectly as if they were going to block Umlauf, and then all of a sudden just kind of backed out of it. You see the blockers just kind of stayed down, creating an open net for Jonas Umlauf.
Umlauf to serve. Vanderway hit the antenna. Things are not going well for Pepperdine. Marv Dunphy is up. And he is going to take Vanderway out. And he's going to put in Parker Kalmbach. Kalmbach from Coto de Caza, California. Umlauf again. Dug up by McMahon. Kreider with the dink shot. Works, goes by Lofi.
Where you can see why Kreider is one of the best setters in the nation. Last season led the nation in assists. Shows that he can be a very offensive setter as well.
Serving is James. Hunt. That ball ricochets around and went off Pollock.
So Hunt staying involved in the offense, picking up his 4th kill, hitting .333 so far for Hawaii.
Hawaii leading 7-4. Serving will be Steve Hunt. Hunt line drives it over. Kreider goes outside. That ball is hit over, and trying to save it that time was Hunt. But it is Kalmbach who will be credited with the point.
Kalmbach picks up his 1st kill. We did not see him last night. See if he can help spark this Pepperdine squad.
Kreider serving. Walker. That's blocked and in. Good job by Pepperdine that time. You can credit James.
See Maurice Torres sealing the line and taking that Josh Walker power shot away.
Kreider serves into the net to give it right back. 8-6, Hawaii leading by 2 in the 2nd set. Hawaii easily winning the 1st set 25-20. Kreider outside. And that's blocked nicely by Welsh.
Shane Welsh, who had 4 blocks last night, is a great lateral mover. You can see her closing in the seam with Nate Zemniak, stopping one of the better hitters, Torres, of Pepperdine.
Serving again is Lofi. Kreider. And Torres is blocked again. Solo block. Solo block by Zemniak. Torres is saying, wait a minute, that ball was still alive.
So an impressive block solo this time by Zemniak. The ball actually bounces off the foot of a middle blocker. We'll see if this call will get reversed. Hard to see if that ball went off the shoe from that angle. So they will replay it. A replay, but a great block by Zemniak one-on-one, that time diving into the seam.
Now Zemniak is saying, what's wrong with my solo block?
Asked him or did? But he asked him.
And so they...
But did he even tell you?
Dan Hironaka is saying that the linesman said that ball came back and was still in play, did not hit the floor. Serving is Lofi. McMahon. And that ball hit through the Hawaii block that time by James. So it is now 9-7, Hawaii leading. Serving is Kalmbach. Welsh, that's blocked. But out by James.
So this is a play earlier Looks like it goes off the back of Pollock's shoe that time.
Hawaii leading by 3. Serving is Zemyak. In the air by Kalmbach. Kreider goes outside. That save by Costello. Umlauf, Kreider, Walker. And that's off Kreider.
Well, overpasses our outside hitters, Jareem. And Josh Walker right here gets a perfect overpass and follows through.
So timeout is called. 11-7, Hawaii leading. We'll pause.
Big Island Candies introduces their new Mika Passion Chocolates. Click on BigIslandCandies.com to learn more about this new scrumptious treat and order now.
Coming up at the end of this match, a member of each team will be selected as the most outstanding. Most Outstanding Player Award is sponsored by Bank of Hawaii. And you see Charlie Wade, his team ahead 1-0. His team leads in the second set 11-7. And Zemyak will serve. Whistle blows on the serve. And so Zemyak will serve again. McMahon, Kreider, and Torres is just rejected by Walker.
So moments ago we saw Torres stop Walker. This time Walker redeems himself and shuts down Torres.
Hawaii leading 12-7. What a play by Josh Walker. Zemyak to serve again. Took something off. Diving dig by Kalmbach. Hawaii trying to respond. Umlauf hits it off Kalmbach. 13-7. Boy, Hawaii just ad-libbed so well, especially in this series. They did it last night, and they're doing it again tonight.
Well, free ball opportunity that time for Hawaii. Almost a guaranteed point with a player like Umlauf hitting that ball down the line. But Hawaii just looks so crisp tonight in almost every facet, from serving to offense, the offensive show that Nate Zemyak is helping to maintain and run. Warriors are definitely very happy to be back home.
They were gone quite a while. Meets Zemyak to serve again. In the air by Kalmbach. Waiting for it. Kreider. Torres tries to push it over. Keeps it alive. Goes cross court. That ball is hit back across court by Ricks. But the ball goes out. 14-7. Now all of a sudden Hawaii has doubled up on Pepperdine here in this second set.
Nate Zemyak on a 5-point run right now for the Warriors. See if he can continue to add to that streak.
Zemyak gets it in again. Diving dig by Kalmbach. James couldn't, he just ran out of room. He was over by the stanchion, by the antenna. Could do nothing. Hawaii now leading 15-7 in the second set. We take a timeout. The Hawaiian Airlines record book is sponsored by Hawaiian Airlines. This is the Hawaii single season service aces. Mark Prescio in 1993. Then Clay Stanley. Pedro Azenia twice, 204, 205. And then Yuval Katz up on the Wall of Honor. 15, serving 7. Zemyak just keeps it going. Here's Kreider. Sets up Torres. Torres able to pierce the double block of Welsh and Walker. So that run by Zemyak finally comes to an end. Hawaii with a substantial lead, 15-8 here in the second set. Serving is James. Walker. That double block that was ill-formed just didn't have any effect at all on Walker's shot.
And in this rotation one where Walker's positioned on the right side, we rarely see him hitting from that area, but showing that he can have success not only on the left, but also from that right side.
Walker now will serve. In the air, by comeback, and that ball is not hit well. Not hit well at all. So that time, it was the fault of Matt Pollock. Walker serves it again. It's dug up by McMahon. Kreider goes outside. That ball is hit by Ricks, and he hits it off of Umlauf, and that's a point for Pepperdine. And it's 17-9. Hawaii leading in the second set. Torres will serve. Walker, Zemyak, Hunt with just a little touch, little paintbrush. And Torres had the right idea, trying to get there for the pancake. And he just didn't have the right proportion.
Actually try to pancake that ball, that time with his elbow. Very rare that we see a tip shot from Hunt. So Hunt also taking a page out of the Josh Walker tip shot.
Pescaro to serve for Hawaii, just into the game. Line drives it over. That's an ace. That went off Ricks.
Coach Charlie Wade disguised Pescaro as the possible future for Hawaii as a setter, but showing that he can also be a very effective server off the bench.
All the information you need about UH athletics is right at your fingertips. Go to hawaiiathletics.com for UH news, tickets, videos, and a host of other items. Pescaro will continue to serve, coming off an ace. Hawaii with a double-digit lead now. That ball shanked to the side, chased down by Kreider. Ball is hit over by Ricks. That's blocked back. Kreider kind of double hands it over and hits it out. Boy, Pepperdine is just in a world of trouble. They just cannot figure their way out of this maze.
And credit Hawaii for not taking their foot off the gas pedal, just really continue to apply pressure.
Pescaro very effective. Line drive again. There's Ricks, gets it over. Hunt is there. Zemyak, Umlauf. Comeback gives it to Kreider. Ball is hit over by Torres. And Torres grazes Hunt that time for the point. 20-10. Hawaii still with a double-digit lead.
See that block attempt by Hunt, just going a little past Torres hitting that inside Hunt's right hand.
Kyle Gerrans is back in the game. He will serve now for Pepperdine. Gets it over. Hunt gets it back from Zemyak. And finally getting the ball over is Kreider. Kreider's able to touch enough hands to get the point. 22-11, Hawaii leading. And Gerrans to serve again. Hunt, Zemyak, Umlauf. Umlauf just nailed Gerrans with it. 21-11, Hawaii leading.
Still so hard to believe that Umlauf was questionable with his ankle sprain. Playing phenomenal tonight.
Off the cable, comeback is there. Kreider. Ball is hit over by Torres. That's up by Costello. Outside to Hunt. That's blocked. Costello can't get to it. That ball just inside the back line. So good play by Torres. Torres really the go-to player for Pepperdine. Serving for Pepperdine is Pollock. Ball is hit over by Walker, and a net violation on Pepperdine. 22-12. Hawaii again leading by 10. Steve Hunt will go back to serve.
Walker with 8 kills tonight, hitting .429.
Hunt serves. Garens, Kreider. Ball is hit over by Comeback and then blocked. That is another point for Hawaii. Lofi credited with that block. Lofi has become a blocking guru.
Last night in on 5 blocks.
Serving is Hunt. Kreider sets up Torres down the line. Walker could only get over their single block. And Torres went down the line.
So Torres getting into a little bit of a rhythm here. Him and Kreider seeming to figure things out. See 9 kills for Torres so far.
Kreider serves. Hunt, Zemyak. Lofi is blocked, waiting for Lofi. Right in the middle was James. So 23-14, but still a huge lead by Hawaii here in this second set.
Good decision by James this time to commit on Lofi. He picks up a block.
Kreider serves it into the net, tried to take something off, tried to baby it. And it's aloha ball for the second set for Hawaii. Coming into the game is Ryan Leung. Leung out of Hawaii Baptist Academy. This is the first time that he has been on the court this season, at least according to the information we have. Hawaii serving. Leung. That's a point. And his hometown crowd gives him the applause. It almost seemed that Hawaii backed off a little bit, gave him a little room. Serving his comeback. Umlauf, that's blocked. Chased down by Costello. Here's Walker. Kreider gets it over, overpass. Welsh hits it, that's saved by Garens. Ball goes over by Leung. But then, having enough of this nonsense was Zemyak. And Zemyak says, all right, here, boom. And that's the end of the second set. Hawaii wins the second set by double digits. They win by 10. And now they're in a position to sweep again.